Dear Ruth, I hope you are doing well and that Joseph is treating you nicely. Is my new baby niece or nephew arrived yet? I wish I could be there to see her when she or he does, but I fear they will have no memory of Aunt Hannah. They expect me to write you to let you know that I'm doing just fine and not to fight them when it's your turn. As if that's some welcome invitation they're all just begging to receive. You know I've never been the sort of girl to be subordinate or cause trouble, however. My advice to you as of right now is this. Run. Get out of Germany. Flee to Britain. You do not want to be brought to this hell. The day I arrived here with Mom and Pop, they tore us apart. I haven't seen either of them since, and I fear they may be dead. We waited in line when they stripped us of our clothes and shaved our heads. Yes, picture that. Me, bald. Though I'm sure that's a whimsical thought to you, I can tell you right now, it was by far the most embarrassing moment of my life. They inspected us like we were cattle lining up for show before handing us these filthy, disgusting rags and told us they were our new clothes. I nearly gagged when I put my dress on. It smelled like sweat and rotting vegetables. Trust me when I say that they had certainly not washed this dress for quite some time. Then we were sent to a man who tattooed our arms with serial numbers. We were told to forget our names. We would be addressed by our number from now on. In that moment, I realized where I was, a slaughterhouse for us Judans. There was this one girl, I think her name was Fran, though I cannot properly remember, who tried to fight them as they put the ink on her arm. They smacked her hard across the face and told her that if she didn't heel to their whim, then she'd be the first of our unit to be thrown in the smokestack. We had no idea what that meant at the time, but it certainly worked in putting us all in line. We were then all shoved into this tiny room, like a prison cell, and told that this was to be our new home from now on. There are no beds, no anything really, just blankets and pillows for us to sleep on in our respective corners. As I'm sure you can guess, the place reeks of body odor, and as women, we're all embarrassed of the lack of femininity of our new lifestyle. Luckily, I'm not stuck in there all day. We have been assigned jobs based on what they think we can handle. I'm working in the kitchen, I chop up vegetables, though I don't know what happens to them because, hell, if our dinners even include anything but gruel, broth, and bread. After work, we were ushered into the courtyard. Us women and children are congregated into a crowd in front of the wall. Then a line of men are brought out to stand in front of the wall, their backs to us and faces to the wall. Then we watch as the soldiers walk back and forth, loading their guns and taunting the men. By the end of the session, one of the men is shot dead in front of us. I've seen so much death, Ruth. Too much. And why? Because I am Jewish. Because I follow a different religion. Because I'm not a blonde-haired, blue-eyed beauty. I only pray that no one else be brought here. May no one else be abused in such a way. Ruth, I love you. I tell you this now because I hear the sound of footsteps coming toward my cell. They are going to confiscate my letter, and once my word's translated, who knows what will become of me for misbehaving like this. Before I go, I must let you know the worst of what is happening here. Ruth, I do not know if you'll be able to handle this. It is very grotesque indeed. I must tell you though, because otherwise, I fear I will be able to tell no one. Remember how I told you this soldier threatened to send Fran into the smokestack? Well, I didn't know what he meant at the time, but now I do. I wish I didn't, but I do. Ruth, they are taking live people and...